Feels good to be back in the old area where we used to do our movie reviews.
Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy.
Hello everyone, Jason Alea back here again, and today we'll be talking about I can't say its name. We'll be talking about Solo, a Star Wars story. This is about the story of Han Solo and how he became the smuggler that we all know and love, and tells the story on how he became part of a group that is doing things and doing jobs for this one guy played by Paul Bettany, who's the villain of the movie, and Chewbacca's in it and a few new characters. Let me just get it out of the way. I think the movie's really bad. I honestly think it is really bad. Han Solo, played by Alden Ehrenreich, as much as I like him as an actor, he's not really good as Han Solo. He's pretty dull. There's some parts that he does do a good job at Solo, but overall he doesn't really have it in him to take the mantle from Harrison Ford, and that's what I was worried about, the portrayal of Han Solo here, and it is just bad in my opinion. I'm going to keep this as spoiler free as possible if you still want to go see it, but I just really urge you not to. There are a few cool action sequences. They're fine, they're well done, the special effects in the movie are great, and the production design is amazing, and I really like how each shot is set up, but everything else is just dull. The movie's cinematography is dull, in my opinion. The characters are dull. The story is dull. Also, all over the place. Sometimes it just felt like random events happening at once, and it just doesn't really add up to anything. There are also some new characters that I find really annoying. Even one robot that had the story about droid equal right, and how that droid wants to give all droid equal rights and stuff. I just want to shoot myself at that character every time she comes on scene. Chewbacca is pretty much wasted. He could have a good storyline, but when you look into it, I don't know. I just never really cared. Even I don't know how to describe this movie other than it's dull and forgettable. The story, again, as I said, is all over the place and doesn't feel coherent. Paul Bettany's villain in the movie, who I forgot the name to, he only had like a few scenes in which he was there, but doesn't really serve as much of an antagonist to the heroes. The hero's journey, you don't really care because you know where it's going to go to. I mean, let's take Rogue One. Sure, you know what's going to happen, but because the characters are set up well enough for you to latch on to, you're able to enjoy the movie with them. Mostly the main character, the Jyn Erso. She really does a good job in the movie, and she has a character arc. Solo here I didn't really care that much, and therefore I didn't care about the movie at all. Lando Calrissian is here, and as much as Donald Glover tried to do a good job with him, his character is his character is weird and not in the good way. And again, wasted potential from a great actor. Emilia Clarke is here, and she does the best out of all the actors. She's the one I'm able to care for the most, but again, I will forget about her because she's not as interesting as some other characters. And also, the biggest problem is that it doesn't feel like a Star Wars movie, a good Star Wars movie. It is a forgettable B movie, but as a Star Wars movie, it is terrible. The characters were a mess, and it just doesn't have that feeling of urgency or hope that all the other Star Wars movies before had. Even the prequels. I mean, the one by George Lucas back then. You know, that's saying a lot. This is just my opinion, and I would like to know what you guys think. Maybe you guys enjoyed it more than me, but I just don't see a lot of people really enjoying this as a Star Wars movie, and for that, I highly do not recommend it. It does have a few cool action scenes. It does have neat special effects. Some of the actors tried their best, but in all honesty, I don't see any more positives with this movie other than that. And again, I highly don't recommend it. Go see Deadpool 2 or Avengers Infinity War. They're both better movies than this, and if this is the path Star Wars is taking from now, I'm not sure if I want to go see these movies anymore because I'm not really getting interested anymore in watching them after this. I'm going to give Solo a Star Wars movie. It's not a movie. It's not even a story. It is just random events. I'm going to give Solo the random pile of donkey shit a D+. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys next time.
The flame. I torture you. I'm a slave to your game.